Hey, what is your most burning question or your biggest challenge? And I mean customer related question when it comes to supersizing or growing your business. Doing a women's summit, actually launching it next week. And it's all about customers. It's women business speakers, women business owner speakers speaking to women business owners or female entrepreneurs, all about things with respect to customers. So I've gotten so much information and so much wisdom about how different people approach the whole customer handling, customer related question of running and supersizing and growing their business. Now, I kind of break it down into three areas and three main topics when it comes to handling customers. The getting customers, attracting them to your business in the first place, well, finding them, attracting them, getting their attention. Then the second area I kind of break it down into is how do you serve them? How do you get that first sale? How do you win them? And then how do you enhance how do you deal with their customer experience that first time? How do you deliver on the promises that you've made to them through your product or service? And then the third, so how do you get them? How do you attract them? How do you find them in the first place? How do you serve them? How do you get them that first experience that they love? What results do you get them? And then third, how do you keep them? How do you build that relationship with people, create lifelong customers, continually communicate and follow up, and then serve them in higher and higher levels so that they can ascend and that you can create a lifelong relationship with them? And those are the three areas that I've kind of divided the Women's Summit into. And I am curious, which of those areas do you think is the most important and gives you personally in your business the biggest challenge that you have the most questions about, or that you would like or could see wanting more information about, or more help in those areas, or more knowledge in what's working and what helps you and can help you to take your business to the next level? I think about these three areas, and in the different businesses and the different companies I've worked for, each one of them has stood out as being the biggest challenge for those different businesses at different times. The Italian food business, for example, at different times in the development of that business, and it was 35 years, we had situations where we dealt with each of them, and we dealt with them in really interesting ways so that none of them were ever a challenge again, because we figured out how to get and attract the right customers, the people that we wanted coming to our business and that we wanted to do business with, then how we serve them and make sure they had a great experience the first time through, and then how we continue to grow and ascend that relationship and provide them with more products and services so that they would continue to want to do business with us. Now, not every business I've been involved in has worked out that we could figure out all of those and create a successful business. One of the businesses that I worked for as an employee, we struggled with delivering to the customers because our sales department would overpromise. They would promise things that we were technologically incapable of providing to the customers. They would make promises that were things that our production and delivery department couldn't physically do at the time that they made those promises, and even after the time they made those promises. So we had trouble and difficulties delivering on the promises that were made. So actually serving the customer was our biggest challenge in that organization. Then in another business that I've been involved in, the fireworks business, it's a seasonal business. So it's only got, where I live in Wisconsin, it's only got about a 3-week or 4-week window where you could serve the customers. And so our biggest challenge in that business, and we did an amazing job overcoming it, was keeping customers, getting them to come back and be loyal and come back year after year after year when there's, 11 months in between the time that you have the experience with them. And how we did that was by attracting customers. And actually, we really did it by enhancing their experience and making sure that the first experience they had with us was so amazing and so awesome that they wanted to keep coming back. And we did other things to make sure that they would keep coming back. But in a business like that, where you're really seasonal, you have different challenges. So the third part, the keeping customers, became more important to us and a bigger challenge than in other businesses that I've been in. So in your current business, the business you're trying to grow and supersize, because we've all had lots of different business experiences, what of those three areas is your biggest challenge right now? Is it finding and attracting and getting customers? Is that your biggest challenge? Or is it serving them and providing them with an amazing offer and delivering on the promises that you make and making sure they have a terrific experience that they want to talk about and they get the results that they want so that give you a good testimony or so that they will be an avid fan of your business and want to come back again? And or is it the third part of the customer experience and customer handling? Is it the follow-up? I'm going to tell you, the vast majority of businesses stink at follow-up because they just don't do it. They just don't think it's important, and they don't do any. Well, you're not going to get customers coming back to you if you don't do any follow-up. So is it the keeping the customers? Is it the continuous conversation? Is it continually serving them? Is it finding new ways to delight and wow them? What is it? What area of customer handling is the biggest challenge for you? Please share in the comments below, because this pajama grandma wants to know, and it will help me to line out and decide what to include in the Women's Summit so that I can serve my customers better than I could do on my own without the information. Go out, make it a fantastic day. Share in the comments, because I really do want to know, is it getting, serving, or keeping customers? What is the biggest challenge for your business right now? And again, like I said, in the Italian food business, it changed over time. Originally, we first started out, it was getting customers. Then it became, okay, now we got customers, now we have to serve them and make sure they have a great experience. And then finally, after the first time we served them and got them the results that they wanted, then it was about keeping them and building the relationship. Go ahead, share in the comments below. And of course, I will be with you tomorrow. Bye. Out.